We've come to the end of our tether really. Our patience has now run out with Sir John. We went to meet with Sir John when he first opened up the inquiry, and he promised us it would be full and robust and delivered on time, more or less, and we were expecting 1 or 2 years, but now it's 6 years overdue, and it's gone on too far. We understand Sir John has even refused help offered him by David Cameron, and it's got to the stage now where Iraq is like an open wound, and it's continually prodded and opened with all these delays. The families want closure now. We need to know why our loved ones died. Those that were seriously wounded and maimed, their families will want to know why their loved ones have ended up in that state. And for me, Sir John has got the balance wrong now. It's this Maxwellisation process, as it's called, which gives those that are criticised in the inquiry the opportunity to respond to that criticism. Well, that Maxwellisation process has now been running for 2 years. Some haven't even bothered to respond to the criticism, and we feel Sir John needs to give a deadline to these people now that have been criticised. Either respond in 6 months perhaps, or we're going to publish it anyway without your response. There's no legal reason why he should actually give a Maxwellisation process to this inquiry, and for me it's just a delay after delay after delay. And I sometimes feel that Sir John doesn't understand the power of feeling of these families. This isn't an inquiry into the price of milk or the price of rail travel or the price of, I don't know, energy. It's an inquiry why a country went to war. There needs to be answers to this. Why the House was misled by Tony Blair. We have to remember, which surprised me as well, when I went to 2 sittings at the Iraq inquiry, when Tony Blair gave evidence, there were actually Iraqi families there, which I hadn't thought about, to be honest. But when you figure that over 100,000 innocent Iraqi men, women and children were also killed in this conflict, there are Iraqi families out there who require answers as well. So we think Sir John's had long enough. We want to give him a deadline to the end of the year to publish the report, or legal action will follow.
Reg, what form might legal action take and what power might it have?
Well, my understanding from a quick briefing from the solicitors that are involved with this is that they will give Sir John a deadline. We think it's reasonable for the end of the year. And if that's not forthcoming, we will seek a judicial review into the conduct of Sir John and then take it from there. Within this inquiry, you're getting lots of mini trials going on, which could drag it out indefinitely. Sir John needs to say enough's enough, 3 months to respond, or I'm publishing, and let's get on with it. And Sir John, if you're not up to it, give it to somebody that is, because my understanding is David Cameron's offered you help and you've refused, and I'm losing patience. Sir John, you've let us down. Get on with it.
Listen carefully and you can even hear it breathing. These extraordinary pictures come from a small camera fitted into the rhino's horn by British scientists. They hope it'll be a key weapon in the fight against poaching.